everyone. Here's an intro to Module 4, which is the last module of the trimester, and this is Module 4 for everybody. So everybody from Option 1 and everybody from Option 2 will be working through this module this week. So before I walk you through the module, I just want to say some announcements. The last day of this semester is May 29th, so make sure you have all of your work done by May 29th. I'll give you till midnight. I'm going to have lots of office hours this week, so check the front page. I'll also email you. I'll probably put it in an announcement too. Come to office hours, get some help, ask any questions, and you don't have to stay for the full hour. If you don't want to, you're of course welcome to. But if you just want to pop on for 5 or 10 minutes and ask your question, feel free to do that. And you don't have to come right at the beginning of the hour. Just come anytime during my hour. Just want to say that. Let's see other announcements. You're doing great with the circles task in Desmos. I've really enjoyed seeing all of your designs. I've really enjoyed watching the flip grids from Group 2 from the trigonometry unit. Yeah, I think you all are doing pretty well considering our circumstances in the situation. So keep it up. Keep emailing me questions, anything at all. I'm here to help. So with that, those are my announcements. Just keep checking your grades, make sure everything's good. Email me if you see any problems or need help, anything. So, here is your intro to the module now. So this is kind of a summary of Chapter 11 in your textbook, which is all about surface area and volume. So I basically have two problems for you to solve. I'm hoping that this week is a lighter week, so those who are behind can easily get caught up. And it's just the last week in the trimester. You can rest. But there is some extension too if you need it, or if you want it. Okay, so just go through it. It's a meatballs activity, and then one last open middle problem. So, this is what's called a 3-act task. It'd be a lot more fun if we could do it in class, and I could bring something in that's like it, but alas. So Act 1 is a discussion. All you have to do is watch this 20-second video and then write down 2 questions you have from it. That's it. Any questions at all. I'm leaving that very open-ended and very unguided, just to see what you come up with. What questions do you have? Okay, next up is the activity. So the activity is, okay, so that video was a saucepan with some sauce in it and a bunch of meatballs, and the task for you is to figure out how many meatballs it will take to overflow this thing. And it's all about volume. You have to know the volume of a sphere, the spherical meatballs. You have to know the volume of the cylindrical container. You have to know how much volume is available. And these concepts are all explained in this video here. So watch this video. These 4 images are things you need to know, like dimensions. So you need to know that this height is 4 centimeters. You need to know that the diameter is 15.5 centimeters. Here, this person, this isn't me. This is this person named Dan Meyer. Who's a big math person in the field. He's a big math teacher. It's really popular in social media and things. Anyways, so he measured a few different meatballs. So this 3.6 is centimeters. That's a small word under here if you can't read that. So this one is 3.6 centimeters as a diameter, 3.5 centimeters as a diameter, so on. And in this bowl are 16 meatballs. So first is, will dumping these 16 overflow this thing? And if not, how many will it take to overflow the container? And that's your task. So first, to get you started, what is a number of meatballs you know is too high? So what is a number of meatballs you know for sure will overflow this thing? And then what's a number of meatballs you know is too low? So a number that you know will not overflow this container. Last question is the math question, where you get to do the math, figure out how many meatballs you can put into the saucepan. So with this, I don't want you to just write an answer. I expect to see all of your work and all of your reasoning. So numbers, words, you can text, you can write in a text box, you can just write your work on a piece of paper, take a picture of it, send it, submit it. or add it to this discussion. I need to see all of your work and all of your reasoning, how you got to your conclusion, how you reached your conclusion. Yeah, that's what I want to know. I want to know what assumptions you made. I want to know what calculations you made and why. That's what I'm looking for. And then, of course, I'm looking for your final answer, but that's less important than all of your work and all of your reasoning. So email me if you need any help getting started, or if you need any guidance, any questions at all. Email me or come to my office hours. That's this problem. That's all it is for the meatball problem. And now, lastly, for the required material in this last module is an open middle problem on cylinders, so volume of cylinders. So Juan needs a right cylindrical storage tank that holds between 110 and 115 cubic feet of water. So, using whole numbers only, provide the radius and height for 3 different tanks that this person can use to hold 110 to 115 cubic feet of water. So I'm looking for a submission of your 3 different tanks. You can submit a picture of your work. You can just tell me the radius and height of each tank, like just type it. Or if you want to create a video of yourself describing it, feel free. I'm happy with any medium that you choose. So lastly, we'll talk about what this extra module is that you'll see. So you'll see this all module 4, which is what I just talked through, and then this module, which is module 4 continued, which is locked until I grade these 2 discussions for you, because this is the answer. And it's just a video. So you have to show me that your math is solid enough to see the answer and to get credit. And then, if you want more fun meatball problems, you can check out these optional, not graded. I'm not going to grade it. It's not required from you. But if you want to and you're interested, you can check out the Meatballs, the sequel, just extra problems. For example, one of them is, what if you combine all of the meatballs together in one big meatball? Will that still overflow the pot? And what is the volume of that giant meatball? Okay. I just think this problem is hilarious. I'm really looking forward to seeing your work and hearing your reasoning and your questions. So, that's almost it. Okay, so this intro video was created before I created the survey, but I'll probably just email it to you anyways. Okay, so I'm going to email you a survey asking for your feedback on distance learning for me in my course. And it's going to be anonymous, so I want you to be honest and share things that worked well for you in distance learning, like my online Canvas course. So things that worked well for you and things that didn't work well for you. I'm just looking for some feedback. So please fill it out when you get the chance, when you finish this course, okay? So with all of that being said, please email me with any questions you have. Come to office hours. I look forward to hearing from you all this week. Have a good week.